What if your beliefs could change everything? Have you ever wondered why some people bounce back from failure while others give up after one setback? Or why some students thrive under pressure while others crumble? Imagine unlocking a secret that could change the way you think, learn, and grow forever. That's exactly what Carol S. Dweck reveals in Mindset, the new psychology of success. This groundbreaking book isn't just about thinking differently, it's about living differently. Introduction. Why your mindset matters. Let's face it, life is full of challenges. Whether it's acing exams, learning a new skill, or dealing with tough situations, we all face moments when we doubt ourselves. But here's the truth. Your mindset, the way you think about your abilities and potential, has the power to shape your entire life. In Mindset, Dweck explains how two simple mindsets can determine whether you succeed or struggle. By understanding these mindsets, you can unlock your true potential and achieve more than you ever thought possible. Chapter 1. The two mindsets, fixed versus growth mindset. Here's the deal. According to Dweck, there are two types of mindsets: the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are set in stone. You're either smart or you're not, talented or untalented. On the other hand, people with a growth mindset believe their abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. The fixed mindset trap. A fixed mindset sounds harmless, but it's incredibly limiting. For example, imagine a student who gets a bad grade on a test. If they have a fixed mindset, they might think, "I'm just not good at math," and give up. They see failure as proof that they're not capable. This belief holds them back from trying again. The power of a growth mindset. In contrast, someone with a growth mindset would say, "Okay, I didn't do well this time, but I can figure out what went wrong and improve." They view challenges as opportunities to grow and failures as stepping stones to success. This mindset opens doors to endless possibilities. Real-life examples. Dweck shares countless stories of individuals who've transformed their lives by adopting a growth mindset. For instance, she talks about athletes who didn't start out as natural talents, but became champions through relentless practice. Their secret? Believing they could get better. Key takeaway: your mindset determines your reality. A fixed mindset limits you, while a growth mindset empowers you to reach new heights. Chapter 2. The danger of labels. Labels can hold you back. One of the biggest dangers of a fixed mindset is labeling yourself or letting others label you. Words like smart, talented, or lazy can stick in your mind and define how you see yourself. The problem with praise. Dweck explains that praising someone for being smart actually encourages a fixed mindset. Why? Because if you believe you're naturally smart, you'll avoid challenges that might prove otherwise. Instead, Dweck suggests praising effort, strategies, and progress. For example, saying you worked so hard on this reinforces the idea that growth comes from effort. Breaking free from labels. If you've been labeled, whether positively "you're so talented" or negatively "you're not a math person," it's time to rewrite the script. Remind yourself, my abilities aren't fixed. I can grow and improve with effort. Practical application. Next time someone compliments you, pay attention to how it makes you feel. Does it reinforce a fixed mindset, "I'm naturally good at this," or a growth mindset, "I worked hard to earn this"? Chapter 3. Embracing challenges. Challenges are opportunities in disguise. People with a fixed mindset avoid challenges because they fear failure. But those with a growth mindset embrace challenges. They know that overcoming obstacles builds resilience and strength. Why challenges matter? Think about it. If you never push yourself outside your comfort zone, how will you ever grow? Dweck shares the story of a shy student who forced herself to join public speaking clubs despite her fear. Over time, she became confident and articulate because she embraced the challenge instead of avoiding it. How to face challenges when faced with a daunting task. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen, and what's the best I could gain? Reframe the challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow. Building resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Every time you overcome a challenge, you build mental toughness. Start small. Try something uncomfortable, like raising your hand in class or practicing a difficult skill. Chapter 4. The power of effort. Effort is the key to mastery. One of Dweck's most powerful messages is this: talent alone doesn't guarantee success. Effort is what separates high achievers from everyone else. The myth of natural talent. Many people idolize natural talent, but Dweck argues that effort is far more important. She shares examples of successful individuals from Michael Jordan to Thomas Edison who weren't born gifted but succeeded through sheer determination. Why effort matters. Every hour you spend studying, practicing, or improving adds up over time. Even small efforts compound into significant results. As Dweck says, becoming is better than being. It's not about where you start, it's about how far you're willing to go. Celebrating effort. Start celebrating effort, not just outcomes. Did you put in extra hours to prepare for a test? Congratulate yourself. Recognizing effort keeps you motivated and focused on growth. Chapter 5. Learning from failure. Failure is feedback. Failure is inevitable, but it's not fatal. People with a growth mindset see failure as feedback, not as a reflection of their worth. Reframing failure. Instead of thinking, I failed, try, this didn't work, but now I know what to do differently. Dweck shares the story of a scientist whose experiments failed repeatedly. Each failure taught him something new until he finally succeeded. His mindset turned setbacks into breakthroughs. Dealing with criticism. Criticism can sting, but it's also a chance to improve. Instead of taking it personally, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Constructive criticism is fuel for growth. Turning setbacks into strengths. When you fail, take a step back and analyze what happened. What went wrong? What can you do better next time? Use each experience as a lesson to move forward stronger. Chapter 6. Relationships and mindset. Mindsets shape relationships too. Your mindset affects not only your personal growth, but also your relationships with friends, family, teachers, and even yourself. Fixed mindset in relationships. People with a fixed mindset often believe that relationships should be effortless. When conflicts arise, they assume something is fundamentally wrong. In contrast, those with a growth mindset see relationships as works in progress. They're willing to communicate, compromise, and grow together. Improving communication to strengthen your relationships. Adopt a growth mindset. Instead of blaming others during arguments, focus on solutions. Ask yourself, how can we both grow from this situation? Self-compassion. Don't forget to apply a growth mindset to yourself. Be kind when you make mistakes, and remind yourself, I'm learning and growing every day. Chapter 7. Applying the growth mindset. How to cultivate a growth mindset. Changing your mindset isn't easy, but it's worth it. Here are some practical steps to help you develop a growth mindset. Step 1. Notice your thoughts. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. Do you catch yourself saying things like, I'm not good at this? Challenge those thoughts by adding yet to the end. I'm not good at this yet. Step 2. Set learning goals. Focus on learning goals rather than performance goals. For example, instead of aiming to get an A, aim to understand the material deeply. This shift keeps you motivated to grow. Step 3. Seek feedback. Ask for feedback from teachers, coaches, or mentors. Treat it as a gift, a chance to improve. Step 4. Celebrate progress. Track your progress, no matter how small. Did you finish a chapter of a book? Master a new skill? Celebrate these wins, they prove you're growing. Chapter 8. Overcoming obstacles, growth happens outside your comfort zone. To truly embrace a growth mindset, you need to step outside your comfort zone and tackle obstacles head-on. Facing fear. Fear is normal, it's your brain's way of protecting you. But growth happens when you lean into fear. Whether it's public speaking, joining a team, or trying something new, each step builds confidence. Staying consistent, consistency is key. Even if you don't see immediate results, keep showing up. Over time, small actions lead to big changes. Chapter 9. Inspiring others, spread the growth mindset. Once you've embraced a growth mindset, you can inspire others to do the same. Encouraging growth, praise others for their effort, not their talent. For example, tell a friend, "I'm proud of how hard you worked on that project." These words encourage a growth mindset. Leading by example, show others what a growth mindset looks like. Share your struggles and how you've grown from them. Your example will inspire those around you. Conclusion. Your mindset, your future. Here's the takeaway. Your mindset shapes your world. A fixed mindset keeps you stuck, while a growth mindset propels you forward. By embracing challenges, valuing effort, and learning from failure, you can unlock your full potential. Reflection. Why this book matters for you. Mindset isn't just about psychology, it's about transformation. Whether you want to excel in school, pursue a passion, or simply feel more confident, these principles will empower you to live intentionally and courageously. As Carol S. Dweck reminds us, the view you adopt for yourself profoundly affects the way you lead your life. So go ahead, choose a growth mindset, and start building the future you deserve.